YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you with another J Talks Crypto. If you're brand new to the channel, hit the subscribe and the like button. I do this every day, guys. Today we're gonna give you guys some Bitcoin TA. We're gonna give you guys some ETH TA. But again, before we do that, I just gotta let you know it's not financial advice. I'm just a homie Crypto J. So again, just tap in, but do not think this is financial advice. It's not. As you guys could see, total fear and greed index coming in at 53 today. Market looking a little bit unstable, right? We were just at altcoin season just 2 days ago. Our altcoin season chart was saying like 14, and then yesterday we shot all the way up to a 33, guys. Now we're sitting at a 23. So people are ready, man. People pretty much got their foot on, or ready to put their foot on the gas. We've seen a couple times Bitcoin see a big jump up, but again, now we're rejecting back down, retesting this 95 level. Guys, this is some key levels of support for Bitcoin right here. We do not want to break down too much on this. In my opinion, the fact that we're seeing this type of price action this early in the morning is kind of an indicator that we might see a little bit of sell-off. But again, maybe we can see a little bit of sell down to that 94 zone and then pump back up on Monday, right? Catch a new level of support and start again making this uptrend. If not, guys, we might see a rejection. I just want you guys to be prepared for that because it is a reality of something that we might see. As you guys can see it right now, as a matter of fact, we're at 95.48, so we might be starting to break down right now. Let's pull up these Keltner channels and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about on some of these intervals. You could see we had a triple retest, right? 1, 2, 3 retests of this top level, and this is an indicator that maybe we might not break, right? Lack of demand at this price, so we might need to see a rejection down and a retest of this 92 range. We were just talking about this in both my Telegram as well as in the Twitter space today, talking about a retest of possibly 92, or if not, even as low as maybe this 98 level. But if that happens, guys, just understand that we are still in an uptrend and we could still turn this bad boy around. If we break down too much, though, that might be an indicator again that we might need to see a little bit of cool off in the market. It's totally natural, it's totally necessary, and sometimes, again, a lot of the times these corrections can be a little bit dragged out and they could last a couple months, and so maybe we'll see a bottom closer towards like June or July. That was my initial guess, that we would probably see our market start turning around a little bit later around then. And then we saw again April end pretty decent, and then May start off pretty decent as well. So we'll see how this turns out, guys. We'll see if we can hold this zone or if we can break up. One coin that we're definitely paying attention to, of course, guys, is big ETH, right? Everybody wants to know, is Ethereum going up to 2,000 and above? Or again, is ETH need to see a retest of some lows, guys? And let me tell you, if ETH needs to see some sell-off, it can be pretty big, to be honest with you guys. You can see we're at a key zone right now. We need to create a wedge here, guys. We need to create a wedge. If we break down below some of these levels of support, again, it can be a slippery slope all the way down to some of these older levels, this 1750, 1730 range right here, and even possibly lower, guys. We've even made lower on this. If we can't hold that, again, it's going to be another retest of the 1400s. And even lower than that, guys, because if we can't hold that, I do think that we'll see another $1,100 Ethereum. That was initially my guess that we would probably see that happen. But again, Ethereum has been responding pretty well with Bitcoin. I'm still bullish on ETH for the long run because, well, a lot of reasons. Number one, ETH is ETH, and it's number two. It's been number two. It's always seen volatility like this, especially in Q1. It's also needed right now for base. And in my opinion, ETH is just, it's not going to lose number two anytime soon, in my opinion. But again, XRP is hot on its tail, so it does need to start picking up in volume pretty soon, because again, ETH or XRP might actually want to retake that, or want to take that spot. As you guys could see, also Ethereum still kind of making a bear flag here. I'd like to see a little bit more of a round price action as far as us making a recovery, kind of similar to what Bitcoin's doing, kind of similar to what it's done right here, where it started rounding out and started recovering, right? Usually when we see this Nike check form, it's actually a bear flag. It's an indicator that we might need to see a little bit more sell-off. We've seen that happen right here, right? This flagpole with the flag, and then it dropped down, another flagpole with the flag dropping down, and then creating another little check mark, that little Nike check. I always say don't do it. But again, this market is highly speculative, guys. It's highly manipulated. You guys could see it's not just Ethereum. It's not just Bitcoin. It's across the board. And it has to do, again, with the confidence in the market and where we're at with the altcoin season. It is good when we see Bitcoin's dominance start to lower and some of these altcoins start to pick up a little bit. You guys could see our year high for our altcoin season was 87 back in December 2024, around, a little bit before Christmas time. And then our low was on just on the 25th of April, which was not even that long ago, about a week ago. And so people are wondering, like, how we found our bottom, or again, does Ethereum need to see some more sell action, right? I do think, again, that Ethereum will perform over time. I'm bullish on it. I'm somebody that does believe that we could see $8,000 to $10,000 Ethereum even this year. I think that this is possible. I think that in our next leg, we could see a lot of these altcoins start to run, but I also think maybe, who knows, maybe we'll see another NFT cycle. If we see NFTs take off again, guys, what is that going to mean for Ethereum? A lot of NFTs are built on Ethereum, including some of the biggest NFTs like the Bored Ape Yacht Club and all these other massive NFTs. You're going to need Ethereum to buy these. So, in my opinion, again, if there's a lot of stuff that I'm bullish on with ETH. We got the, ETFs, and we have the reserve, all kinds of stuff, bullish, countries that are getting involved in cryptocurrency now, as well as just the sheer fact that our total market cap is sitting at a 2.9 trillion. And that is just so cheap to me compared to things like the stock market, the Forex market, and stuff like that. I do think that if this entire market's going to grow, I think it's almost inevitable that ETH is going to grow as well. And I just am using this opportunity as just that. I'm using it as an opportunity to get some cheaper coin. As always, guys, I'm looking to get some cheaper coin. But also, as always, you guys got to do your research, right? These things are going to be volatile. We know that ETH could be volatile, guys, because it's just always been volatile. Like, if you guys look at the all-time chart over here on ETH, it's just been volatile, man. We've seen this thing have big, massive corrections, shot up in a big correction, right? All the way up to, this is right here, 1,044, all the way dropping down to like 133, right? It's like a 90% correction. And then we just saw ETH over here hitting like 4,300, and then now dropping all the way down to 18. Are we going to see some more sell-off? It's definitely possible. Again, I wouldn't think that a retest of 1,200 to 1,100 would be totally crazy. I think that it would actually drive a lot of people towards ETH, because that would just be really big. I feel like if that thing dropped down that far, I feel like everybody would be talking about that. I feel like it would be trending all over, and I feel like, again, we would possibly see a big bounce happen off of around that 11 and 12 range. But that's kind of my prediction on the low of Ethereum. If this thing does decide it wants to take off, and it does decide it wants to reclaim this 2,000 mark right here, this might cause an extreme amount of FOMO at 2,000, honestly, guys, because it's going to be an indicator, again, that we might be starting to break out of some of this chop, right? We see a possible double bottom forming here. So I don't know. 1.8 million people following this over on CoinMarketCap. 80% of these guys bullish, 20% of them bearish. Again, the market cap sitting at $221 billion. Does ETH have what it takes, guys? Can ETH hang on to that number too? I want to know what you guys think. You guys know that I value your opinion, so let me know in the comment section. Also, every comment, every like, everything all helps towards the channel, guys. I am on a mission to hit 100,000 subscribers, and I can't do it without you. So again, if you're brand new to the channel, it's your first time tapping in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're talking about ETH each and every day. We're talking about a lot of these coins that you guys might be holding. So again, make sure that you're tapped in, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.